Okay, so as always, if you ever want to know any information, go to Ace King Offsuit on Twitter, and he usually has a handy-dandy schedule printed out for you guys. So when you look at the schedule here, maybe you're like, I want to watch Dragon Ball. And where am I going to watch Dragon Ball at, right? Like, how do I figure out where I'm going to watch Dragon Ball? Well, you show up on the old page here, and on Friday, you can see that Dragon Ball has an auction from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. And then they have pools. Oh, I guess 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central time, right? Because down here it has the actual time zone. So yeah, this is the time of the event. So then Dragon Ball pools will start at 1 p.m. here and go until 5 p.m. here. And they have all the time zones down at the bottom. So let's say you want to watch Dragon Ball and you live in, I don't know, Japan. Like, you know, it says the time zone down here so you can look at it. Or if you're, you know, Pacific, right? Or East Coast, you can see the time zone. What are these auctions? So the way the auctions work at Combo Breaker is like this, right? So the character auction will start and somebody will go up there and say, all right, for the first character in the auction, or like, you know, since Dragon Ball's a team game, it'll be a little different. But normally, let's say it's a Street Fighter auction. Okay, I have a hat of all the characters in Street Fighter. We're only going to pick 16. It's a 16-man bracket. You pull out a random character from the hat and you say, like, all right, Ken. Do I have Ken for $5? And someone's like, I got Ken for $5. And then somebody else is like, Chrisitarian shows up. Chrisitarian's like, I want to play Ken. $6. And then that guy's like, $10. And Chrisitarian's like, fuck. $20. And then they go back and forth, right? Until someone buys the character. And then they get put in the bracket with that character. Now, the auction tournaments are usually single elimination, right? So they just go up to a grand finals and end. There's no double elimination. And it's usually first to one. Usually. But sometimes it's 2 out of 3. It depends on the different auction, right? So that's how the character auctions work. For a team game, they will likely name the teams and hand them out. So the teams will be kind of a mystery. There'll be a team that's like Z Fighters. Like, all right, do I hear for Team Z Fighters? And you might be like, Z Fighters? What if Gohan's in there? I'm a Gohan player. Like, I'm going to try to buy this. And it turns out it's like Teen Gohan. And you only know how to play adult Gohan. You're like, fuck. Or what if it's like, you know, I don't know. Team Super Saiyans, right? And you're like, okay, Team Super Saiyans must have Vegeta. I could play Vegeta, this will be fine. And the team is like, Vegeta in the front, and you're like, fuck, Vegeta's dotted in the back, I have to tag him out every time. So, yeah, it could be something like that, right? Or, yeah, it could just be called Team Saiyans or something, and you don't know what's on that team. Could be Blue Saiyans, it could be Super Saiyans, it could be Saiyans who are not super. Who knows? Yeah, like maybe it's Team Villains, and you're like, okay, like Team Villains, sure, I like Frieza and Boo, right? I'll be fine. And then, or like you're like, I gotta get Cell, and it turns out that they're like, you know, Yamcha and Piccolo were villains at first, so you get Yamcha, Piccolo, and Vegeta. You're like, fuck. It's always a mix-up. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. You're like, Team Villains, I want Cell. And then it's Nappa, Frieza. You're like, fuck. That's how they'll do it. They'll name it random things. Anyway, back to the schedule. So yeah, if you guys want to know when the schedule is, Dragon Ball is on here. All the other games are on here. This is for Friday. See this? In Friday it says up here, and it says the natural time zone in there. Then Saturday, boom. Damn, look at this. Is a full fucking day of action. Saturday, you can see Dragon Ball will be from 10 a.m. Central Time till 2 p.m. And then, is there any more Dragon Ball on here? Down here. Top 192 to top 48. So this will be out of pools. Is 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Right? Semis will be the next day. So that's just, you know, that's just for Dragon Ball. But if you're looking for the stream, you can always find what stream it'll be on, where it'll be on, what time it'll be on, right? Killer Instinct right here. I'm looking, this is going to be tight as, this is going to be sick as fuck. So that's KI for the day. KI has, I think that's all there is for today, that day on KI, right? Because I think pools for KI are here. Yeah, Killer Instinct pools, 5 to 7, and then top 24 to top 28, and then top 8 Saturday. It's not the last top 8 though, right? The last top 8s are right here, yeah. Blaze Blue and MVCI, and Mystery Game, oh shit, right after, and Injustice is right after KI too. So KI is the first top 8? When is ST top 8? That's my question. Super Turbo top 8. What? Super Turbo top 8 is on Sunday? Street Fighter Super Turbo. I'm excited about this. What do you mean you're gonna win? Mystery game. Oh boy. This is the Sunday schedule. Sunday schedule, you can see is much lighter, right? It's mostly just top 8s. Semis right here for Street Fighter. Semis for Dragon Ball. 10:30 is when Dragon Ball semis start, Central Time. Combo Breaker pretty stacked, yeah. That's what we're gonna take a look at today. We're gonna look at the pools for Dragon Ball. We looked at the pools for KI a bit last time. What's good, everybody? We looked at the pools for KI a bit last time. That was, whew. Are there a lot of overlapping? There's Skullgirls, Unist, KOF top 8, and Street Fighter top 8 all starting at the same time. That's because, whoops, Dragon Ball is the final top 8, as you can see over here. Dragon Ball is the finale, right? So there's this block right here where all the other top 8s finish. And then the final top 8 of the night is the Dragon Ball one. What's good, Drew? Are you coming to Wednesday Night Fights tonight? I'm sure you are. So yeah, the old games are right here. Early in the morning, you can watch 3S and Super Turbo top 8. That's gonna be tight. Tekken 7 top 8. So if you guys are, it depends on what you're fans of, right? You could probably multi-Twitch these two if you're a fan of these games. Tekken 7 and Dragon Ball top 24/48 to top 8. And then Tekken 7 top 8 is at the same time as all of these games, right? So you're gonna have to like maybe catch the archives on a few of these. Then if you want to watch Street Fighter semis at the same time or something, you'd have to like watch the first half. Then it's gonna be like Tekken, Street Fighters at the same time as KOF, Unist. Man, Unist is gonna be good too. So Unist has a fucking fat stack of players. It's crazy. And then Dragon Ball right here. Man, I didn't even see that Guilty Gear starts today. Guilty Gear is the early morning final.